आज ही डाउटनेट ऐप डाउनलोड करें। डाउटनेट पर होगा अब आपके सभी मैथ्स, केमिस्ट्री, फिजिक्स और बायोलॉजी डाउट्स का सफाया। बस अपने क्वेश्चन की फोटो खींचो, उसे क्रॉप करो और तुरंत वीडियो सोल्यूशन पाओ। डाउनलोड नाउ।
Let us discuss the given problem. We have been given three vectors, vector A, vector B, vector C, which are non-zero vectors, and A vector is perpendicular to B vector and C vector. So we can say that if A vector is perpendicular to B vector, then A dot B is equals to 0, and A vector is perpendicular to C vector means A dot C is equals to 0, right? Next equation is the magnitude of vector A is known to us, that is equals to 1. Magnitude of vector B is also known to us, that is equals to 2, and magnitude of vector 3 is equals to 1, right? Another information which is given to us is that B dot C is equals to 1 and D dot A is also equals to 1, right? And if D vector is coplanar with the two vectors A plus B and 2B minus C, then we can write that D vector is equals to A plus B vector and plus 2, and this is equals to lambda times 2B minus C, right? So this is a representation of two coplanar vectors to any vector, right? Now we are using this equation here, so we can say that if we write the magnitude of this equation, then this becomes equals to value of this and value of this, right? So this can be written as magnitude of A square plus magnitude of B square plus 2 times A dot B plus of lambda square into 2B minus C vector whole magnitude, right? So that would be equal to 2B minus C whole magnitude, and this is basically plus of 2 times of lambda into A vector plus B vector taken dot product with 2B minus C vector, right? Now we are going to solve this equation further. We know that this is basically magnitude of D square, right? And here that should be equal to magnitude of A square, that is equals to 1, so we are writing 1. Magnitude of B square, that is equals to 2, so that is equals to 2, right? Now this is magnitude of B square, so that is equals to 4, right? So this is equals to 4, right? Now this is next term is 2 times A dot B. We know that A dot B is equals to 0, so this reduces to 0, right? And this is basically lambda square multiplied by this value, so this is lambda square, and magnitude of this would be equal to, again this would be equal to 4 times magnitude of B square plus of magnitude of C square minus of 2 into 2B dot C, right? So we know that value of 4 and magnitude of B square is basically equals to 4, so that becomes 4 into 4, that is equals to 16, and magnitude of C square is equals to 1, so this is 1, and minus 2 times 2 into B dot C. B dot C is equals to 1, so this becomes 2 into 2 into 1, so that becomes minus of 4, right? And similarly this is plus of 2 lambda, and this is A plus B dot 2B minus C. Now when we take the dot product of this, we obtain this as 2 into A dot B and minus of A dot C, right? Plus of 2 into magnitude of B square and plus, and this is minus of B dot C, right? So we are going to write this as minus of B dot C, right? Now we know the value of 2 into A dot B, right? We know the value of 2 into A dot B because A dot B is equals to 0, so this becomes 0. So this is 0 minus of A dot C. A dot C is again 0, so this is also 0. And 2 into magnitude of B square, that is equals to 4. 4 to the 8, so this becomes 8. Minus of B dot C, that is equals to 1, so this becomes minus of 1. Right, so the final value of magnitude of D square, that is magnitude of D square, is equals to 1 plus 4, that is 5. Plus of this becomes lambda square into 16 minus 4, 12 plus 1, that is equals to 13. So this is 13 times lambda square, and this is equals to 8 minus 1, 7 into 2, 14. So this is 14 times lambda. So the final equation is this one, that magnitude of D square, right, the magnitude of D square is equals to 13 times of lambda square plus of 14 lambda plus of 5. So first of all, to find the minimum value of magnitude of D, right, we have to find the value of this expression, that is minimum value of this expression, and then take the square root of this because this is d square, right? So for that, what are we supposed to do? We need to find the minimum value of this expression. Now this is a quadratic and minimum value of this expression would be given by minus d by 4a, right? And we know that value of d is given as b square minus of 4ac, right? So we are going to use the same concept here also. So the value of minus d by 4a becomes equals to minus of b square, that is equals to 14 square minus of 4ac, that is minus of 4 into a, that is 13, into c, that is 5, right? And in the denominator part we have 4 times a, so that is equals to 4 into 13, right? So that would be equal to minus of this becomes 196, and this becomes minus of 4 into 5, 20 into 13, that is equals to 260, right? So the value of minus of 196 minus 260, and that should be divided by 4 into 13, that is equals to 52. So this is equals to 64 upon 52, or in other words this is equals to 16 upon 13, right? Now we know that this is basically the value of magnitude of d square, right? This is equals to magnitude of d square. So we can find the value of magnitude of d, that should be equal to under root of this, right? So that would be equal to 4 divided by root 13. So the appropriate answer for the given problem is option number 4.
क्लास 6 से 12 से लेके नीट IIT JEE मेंस और एडवांस के लेवल तक 10 मिलियन से ज़्यादा स्टूडेंट्स का भरोसा। आज ही डाउनलोड करें डाउटनेट ऐप या व्हाट्सएप कीजिए अपने डाउट्स 8400 400 400 पर।